Hey guys, this is Bear Gaming and welcome back to our channel. Happy Friday everyone! Today we will continue with our Honkai Star Rail adventure. And I was having thoughts on what to play today because if you've been following me here in my channel, I have this current streaming schedule wherein I play Harvest Moon Save the Homeland during Mondays, Dark Cloud 2 during Tuesdays, Honkai Star Rail on Wednesdays, but for Thursdays and Fridays, I have 2 vacant slots wherein I play any of these 3 games that I've mentioned. And for now, Monster Rancher 3 is usually on a Saturday. Well, we started last Saturday, but that's just temporary because that game could either be played on Thursdays and like now, Fridays, but I'm still having second thoughts on which day I'm going to put Monster Rancher 3. So then I decided to do Honkai Star Rail today because last night I just had an epic battle with Cocolia and it was super. The battle and scenes was really beautiful and I just found out that our character or main character was able to have a second class or I forgot what's the term here, but I think it's class or path. So he's now I'm trying to remember. He's now a preservation character. So, I was really surprised and at the same time very happy because I was able to achieve that last night. So, we are here now and we're just going to continue with the story. So, I'm just going to show you. So currently, you can see I already reached Trailblaze level 29. That's really good. I can see some improvements. And at the same time, you can see here, he's now a preservation character. So that's the path. Because I'm really used to saying class, but for here in Honkai Star Rail, this is called the path. So previously, he was a destruction character, but now he's now a preservation character. Hey, hi, that wedding J. Teka lang, si Master Gravel ba to? /Hunter. Welcome back to our channel. Ayun, kakastart ko lang ulit. Kasi tapos na yung work. So there, I was able to achieve that last night and I was really happy. So let's just continue with the stories. And I'm pretty sure I have opened other things as well, like this one. I forgot what's the name, but I just unlocked this one, Cavern of Corrosion. Also, there's Echo War, so I think we can do this 3 times a day, I guess. So that means we have so many things to do starting today.
Nice.
I was able to log in early on this morning. And let me just check what I need to do. You can see there are 2 missions, Echo of War, Winter Soldier's March, and there's this Slices of Life Before the Furnace. So I just opened that now. Echoes of War 3 times per week lang pala. So it's just 3 times per week as per that wedding, Jay. So salamat, Master. Talagang sobrang newbie lang talaga ako pagdating dito. So again, it's 3 times per week. Makakakuha ba tayo? No. I'm not supposed to press that one. Makakakuha ba tayo ng mga ano? Ito? Sure ba to? Ano to? Lucent Afterglow. Oh, I haven't checked this out but mga artifacts or light cones. Makukuha natin to randomly, right? This is cute. I haven't tried this yet. Pero sana, if ever, sana easy lang to. Baka mama mahirapan ako. So, we currently have 110 Trailblaze power. But I'm not going to use that right now because I'm more curious on the new task or mission that we need to do. So let's try them out. Pero I think I want to do this because I want to progress the story because currently there's this point wherein we are going to wait for the next update. So I want to reach that one so that Gusto ko lang maramdaman na updated ako. So Cocolia was defeated and the influence of the Stellaron weakened with her demise. You pass the news of the victory to the worlders and soothe their anxiety. Return to Natasha and report your results. Just remember not to tell anyone about what Weld had sent you, at least for now. So we have to do that now. Pasok tayo sa clinic.
Is everyone all right? Thanks for your help. Sometimes face-to-face communication is more meaningful, don't you think? Now we just have to wait for the official news. I hope Rania doesn't keep us too long.
Huh. Do you think Svarog and Clara felt the effects of our battle with the Guardian?
I think they'll be fine. Plus, Svarog's devotion to Clara is even greater than his hostility to Wildfire. If you're worried, you could look for them over at the robot settlement.
So I'm just going to mute my mic because you know it's a Friday and it tends to be super noisy outside because it's currently 4:20 p.m. and usually employees really that's the time for them, or well, for all of us to go home, and the streets tend to be super noisy. So therefore, I'm just going to microphone. Hi, Barely Punishment. Welcome back to our channel. Ito, tapos na yung work. So therefore, makakapag-stream na tayo ulit. Tingnan natin yung mga progress natin. Pero wait, I'm just going to do those, dali lang. Imo-mute ko muna.
Outsiders. For friends of Clara.
How did you know that was Perkins?
Thank you for rescuing Clara.
Seems like Perkins picked up a stammer.
Its language module must have malfunctioned. Can you take us to Clara?
Outsiders are friends of Clara. Follow me.
You have visitors, Clara.
Oh, it's the variables. There was a huge shaking just now coming up through the ground. Mr. Svarog said it must have been...
Recalculating. Conclusion. Engine of creation. 97.66% probability. The engine of creation was an immense construction machine created by the architects. It was not built to fight.
Well, whatever. We won. Thanks to that giant robot, we were finally able to take care of the Stellaron. And Branya made a promise. The underworld and the overworld will soon be reunited. Which means that you, Svarog, you won't have to worry about preserving the underworld for the time being.
March, everyone, thank you so much. I wasn't sure you guys would be able to do it, but now... Mr. Svarog, what do you say? You guys said you were travelers from other worlds, right? I want to be just like you. One day, I'm gonna go traveling to faraway places and make new friends.
Calculation result. Update. Mission number 0001. Preserve the underworld. Complete.
It's really fun that they can like send messages. This is giving like a modern feel because they can send messages like what we do in real life. So this is the part we're in the battle with Cocolia. Oh, I always say Cocolia, but I think it's Cocolia, right? Cocolia? I don't know why I often say Cocolia. Maybe that's easier to pronounce. But yes, this is just after the battle with Cocolia. Now, we just spoke to Bronya. And this is our first time speaking to her through chat. And I'm pretty sure the story won't change if we happen to choose any of the 3 answers over here. It will be there. She's sending these stickers or like GIFs. That's really cute.
Branya, quick as a flash.
So we just got Streets
She
a
certainly
buzz.
moves a lot faster than some people I know.
Okay, no
If you
time for
haven't
me.
got
My
anything
friend meet
nice
up with
to say
Natasha
right
and
now,
prepare to
zip it.
welcome the reopening of the underworld. Oh wait. See? I'm pressing the wrong buttons again. I think it's this one. We have to navigate because I also want to do the second equilibrium because that will help us ascend our characters again. Because currently you can see my characters over here are at level 40 only. So in order for us to ascend, we have to do equilibrium level 2. And we also need to get these items. And also there's this... I don't know, I need to do this one. Oh wait, it's now okay because earlier this morning when I tried to play the game, they have this condition wherein I need to do, but it seems that it's already available now, so let's activate. If the enemy's HP percentage is 50%, Herta's basic attack deals additional ice damage. So Herta is an ice element character, and you know about me when it comes to ice element heroes. I really like to use them, but for now, I just don't want to waste up all of my materials because it's somewhat, well, the veterans in our guild, in our Exos Heroes guild who happen to play Genshin Impact, and at the same time, Honkai Star Rail and even Honkai Impact says that this game sometimes, when it comes to the materials, they only give less. So we want to save up our materials because just in case we really need that, we will able to use them later on. So what I'm trying to do is to locate this place. I guess I'm used to playing Honkai Star Rail in my phone because after work or when it's already evening, I just play this game using my phone. So here we are right now playing this in the computer. I'm trying to get to know again the buttons or the keys on what to
I thought you were
press.
about to miss out on a moment of history.
No way! After all our hard work, how could we miss out on the final celebration, right?
I don't know how much of a celebration we'll be having. But I know Hook and Clara will be pleased to sit with you.
And I'm going to mute my microphone again because it's really noisy out here and I really don't want you to hear the background noises because again, it's a Friday, it's super noisy outside and therefore we're just going to continue with the story. Especially, there are a lot of conversation sequence here. So we just want to listen to their voices rather than by noise here.
For Oleg and I, not to mention the other adults, reopening the passageway means rediscovering old ways of living. Return to normality. Survival is no longer the top of the agenda. But for the children who were born into this era, who grew up in this isolation, this will be a new life altogether. Once you've tasted freedom, it's difficult to accept a life of separation and isolation. Those of us whose childhoods were marred by tragedy, we must strive to do better for the next generation. I'm sorry. Here I am talking your ear off again. This is a day to remember. We should welcome it with smiles. If you have time, talk to the folks here. Every one of them will tell you about their excitement. Then when you're ready, let's go home.
Finally, I can get back to supervising the cable cars. I thought I'd spend the rest of my life in those mines. Ah, it's you, the liberators of the underworld. You're the first passengers we've had since being sealed off. It'll be my honor to get you to the surface in one piece. Oh, I'm afraid you might have to make an exception, mister. My license has expired, but then I haven't had the chance to go up and renew it for 10 years now. So, ready to climb aboard? Brothers, sisters, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, gather round. The cable car passenger service is about to restart.
Whoa! Look at the big blue ceiling!
That's not a ceiling, Hook. That's the sky.
So this is the overworld? The air here smells different.
Less rust and geomarrow particles floating around. Take a deep breath, children. This is what freedom tastes like. I never thought I'd live to see the administrative district again. All those years. We've been through a lot, Natasha.
You're right, Oleg. It's funny. The moment I boarded the cable car, my mind was filled with everything I wanted to do on the surface. But now, I just want to sit down, zone out, and watch the people coming and going. And let the day just pass me by.
Enjoy the peace and quiet, Natasha. We earned it.
It's Japard! Is he here to meet us?
He's still on duty. Huh. He must have recovered quickly.
Let's go say hi!
Welcome back to the Administrative District, Trailblazers.
Trailblazers. First time anyone's called us that on this planet.
The architects think it's only right that we should address you properly. Outsiders is hardly fitting anymore. Please allow me to apologize again for what happened in the restricted zone. You were only trying to help. I should have trusted Serval's judgment. Thanks for understanding. Lady Bronya's inaugural address will begin soon. She asked me to pass on her invitation to you.
Huh? That's sooner than I expected. Is she well enough to...
Not really. But Lady Bronya insisted on delivering the speech as soon as possible. She wants the people to understand what happened. The address will be held at Everwinter Monument. I hope the three of you can find time to attend.
It seems that we need to go down. Okay. Oh, wait. Go down or go up? Yan, struggle na naman tayo sa place. Pero sige. You're going to find out if we need to go down. It says here, no time for me, my friend. Go to the Bronya succession ceremony. And I see a treasure chest. So, buksan natin to. I'm excited that our Trailblaze level will be level 30 soon. So, I'm not sure if we are going to... Wait, should I go to Boulder Town or... Wait, let me just check the map again because it says here we need to be at this place. So I guess we are going to... There's this teleport. So I guess we went up right now and we have to go that way. You can see Clara, Hope, and some other familiar characters.
Look, there's a crowd gathering over there. Is the address starting soon?
Looks like it. Bronya hasn't arrived yet, though.
You know, now that I saw Bronya, I'm kinda thinking, or... Well, I'm not regretting anything. I'm not regretting for getting wealth, but now that I saw Bronya, I was kinda thinking that sana lang sana nakuha ko.
Formation!
Whoa, this must be it!
Citizens of Belobog, I kindly ask for your attention. Lady Bronya Rand's inaugural address will begin shortly. Please remain orderly.
People of Belobog, hear me!
I just need to screenshot. This is a nice picture.
Today we gather here to celebrate our victory, but it was a sacrifice made by a mighty guardian that delivered us this opportunity. She dispelled an evil that cost us 700 years of suffering. And in the process, she paid the ultimate price. The sacrifice of Cocolia Rand ushers in a new chapter. The blizzard beyond the walls will die away, and the offensives of our Silvermane guards will begin to contain the Fragmentum's advance. In the far north, I witnessed with my own eyes the struggle between the late Supreme Guardian and the evil power that sought to destroy us. In her last moments, the Supreme Guardian told me her greatest regret: the order to seal off the underworld from the overworld. With the passage of time, she gradually came to realize the consequences of that decision. Although tortured with guilt, she could not undo the damage. In her final moments, she wanted us to mark the Stellaron's end by reuniting Belobog. Overworlders and Underworlders must embrace the dawn of a new age. Together, people of the Underworld, I dare not ask for your forgiveness. I now know the reality of your decade of suffering.
That's a really nice picture also, and I need to screenshot this one.
But I want us to work together. We know that without your perseverance and hard
Hey,
work,
Yak-chan,
Belobog will
AFK.
not recover its former glory.
Hello, hello. Welcome
And
back
the
to our
seed of
channel.
civilization
Or
will not
welcome to
be
our channel if you're
preserved.
new here.
And on that note, I'd like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to a few guests of the city. Most of you were not aware of their arrival, but it is thanks to them that our world now flourishes with hope. They made me realize that while we remain focused on preserving the ground beneath our feet, we should not forget to look up into
How
the
are you
sky.
finding the game? Honestly, I really like it.
I firmly believe that with the
about you?
determination of everyone, Our world, the world the Trailblazers call Yarilo 6, will no longer be alone among the stars. But
I can say
before
that
we
I really like
accomplish
this
that
game
goal,
compared to Genshin Impact because
I
the
humbly
battle
ask
system
you
is
to follow me into the future.
turn-based, which means I can do auto battles while working because as you know, I'm just working from home and I cannot play anything that has to do like controlling the characters, bringing them to somewhere. Whereas for this one, we can just press. I don't know if there is also. I'm pretty sure there is also a teleport system over there, but over here, I think this is much easier. I love it too. It's definitely addicting. Yes, it is. And I just finished defeating Cocolia last night, and I'm just so excited about this because there's this. I don't know what's it called, but Bronya is speaking like she's now
Bronya Ren,
the second leader or some sort because whenever
take my oath.
the highest form of I'm trying to figure out what's it called. It's like when the president is away, yeah, she's the new supreme guardian, right? Because when in real life if the president like is gone or something happened to him, the vice president will take place. So it's something like this. Here, your speech is finished. Let's talk to Bronya.
Bronya, we're back!
March, Don Hung, and you. It's wonderful you made it to the address. Sorry, I know the invitation was very last minute, but I needed to get the news out as soon as possible. The longer people waited, the more rumors started to swirl. The situation risked spinning out of control. Yes, I'm fine now, don't worry. My mother... she tried to force the voice of the Stellaron into my head. It was a terrible feeling. I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't shown up.
That was some speech, Bronya. If I had to talk like that in front of a huge crowd, I'd be shaking head to toe.
It was all just a bunch of palatable lies. I hope you never have a similar experience, March. I prefer to be honest with the people. But I also want to preserve their hope.
Don Hung, wanna talk about Mr. Yang's findings?
Allow me to explain.
Which means... the Fragmentum has already taken root by this point. Even though the Stellaron is sealed, we won't be able to reverse the damage immediately. I know. Our ancestors wouldn't have risked using one if they'd had other ways of avoiding calamity. You've gone out of your way to save this world. You nearly lost your life. I have no right to ask for more. Besides, I agree with Mr. Yang. Ultimately, the fate of Belobog is in the hands of its own people. In that case, as a leader, I must give you a promise of the same weight. We will hold out with everything we have until the day you Trailblazers return. Even if it takes another 700 years, the children of Yarilo 6 will look up to the sky with hope in their hearts. So long, my friends. May the preservation bless your journey.
my current favorite character in the game is March 7. But it seems that my guildmates from the other game, we actually played this game together, and we were really hoping that there's going to be a guild system because, well, in the future, because if that happens, we will be in the same guild. So everyone was talking about, Bronya, Sila, or Himeko. Is it Himeko? I'm not really familiar with her name, but my current favorite is March 7 because I don't know, she's really cheerful. She's an ice element because I really like ice element characters, but yeah, I was really hoping that her skill kit will be better or will be improved in the future because I'm asking my guildmates some information regarding this game because since they played Epic 7, Honkai Impact, so I'm pretty sure they are more experienced in this type of game. So I was really using March 7, even though I kind of know that she's an early on character, but they told me that March 7 is not that really powerful when it comes to endgaming. So just right before defeating or battling against Cocolia, I changed from March 7 to Natasha, but still I kind of like her, and I really hope that she's going to have this awakening of the power, just like our main character over here, because I really want to use her again.
Worth celebrating, I'd say. 2.5.
What? That run of the mill, huh?
How about you, Yachan? Who's your favorite character?
My scoring criteria are different from yours.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I think that's how it goes for every game because even though some of the characters tend to be weak in other people's eyes, but if you're going to build that character properly, I think she's or he's going to be great. Sampo. Ah, yes. Well, given a chance, I really want to use him as well. But, well, currently,
Anyway,
March 7 is kind of my favorite, but then I'm also I kind of like our main characters, skills and stuff. So I guess it's March 7 and our main character.
Wait, what? No way! We're about to leave and I've hardly got any decent photos. Come on! Let's go back to the administrative
Yes, definitely.
district and hang out for a bit longer.
And wait, other ornaments provides the wearer with various special stats, gain bonus buffs in the wearer if the wearer has the complete set. Oh, another new feature. So, what's this all about? Relics. Ah, so both of these are now unlocked. Enter the planner ornament. Multiple special stats. So equip. Challenge the simulated universe. Ah, okay. I have to do this. So just right after defeating Cocolia. I don't know why I often pronounce her name as Cocolia. Okay, now that's equipped. We have to do the others. Ah, so there's another one. You can also equip this one. But then the attack is not in percent. It's flat, but we only have one. So we're just going to equip this one. I just hope that in the future they're going to make more male characters, just to balance things out, because I'm not really into games that, there are really some games there that all of the characters are just female characters, and I'm not really into that. You can get more inside the world simulation. Ah, so I can get more of those. So, does this mean that you played Gai? Because I also happened to play that game before. I just got bored because the rate drops are really bad. I don't know. I was looking forward in getting a certain character over there, but I wasn't able to get that. It's Himeko. So, besides, Herta says she's got something's good for you and wants you to go back and try the simulated universe. It's very similar to farming. You have to exchange it with Trailblaze power. Okay, now I get it. She's also asked if you blocked her. Block? I didn't block her. Have you tried playing Gai? We have lots of new missions. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have a busy weekend. So Gai is a game. It's a mobile game that all of the characters there are actually men. So I guess there are a lot of mobile games out there that has all female characters or waifu only characters. So Gai is a specific mobile game that's a husbando type of game, but it's not like Tales of Thermis. Is it Thermis? I think it's also a Hoyoverse game. Tales of Artemis, I think. I don't know. I'm not really familiar. I haven't tried it, but I already watched the trailer. But Gai is a totally different game. I think you should try it out. Maybe you're going to like it. But it's not totally an active game anymore. But there are still some who still plays Gai. I also have...
Anya said she's willing to wait
actually,
700 years for us.
My old Facebook account got hacked and...
Don Hung, how long can humans
the progress
live for?
of... Well, my particular progress for Gai was that...
But in that
really went far
scenario,
already. But then since my account got hacked...
anymore.
Yikes, so
I don't know.
serious.
I don't know what to do. I no longer have access to that game anymore, so I happened to create a new Facebook account and just re-downloaded the game
Here
again.
we are, Everwinter Monument.
Yeah.
Photo time.
There were a number of games that I don't know. I don't know the password. Wait. I'm just thinking. I still know the password, yes. But then since the account or the email address was changed, I no longer have access to those games anymore. So that's really awful.
Oh, Payla and Hook are here too. Let's make sure we get them in the background.
So we're going to take a picture. Me. Maybe this is better. That's too bad. I'm not good at taking pictures, but I guess that worked.
Oh, we haven't seen Serval since we got back. Let's head to the workshop.
We have to meet Serval. So, where is Serval? Maybe you want to check Gai. It's a good game, really.
There. Didn't your parents tell you to knock before? It's you three. Come on in. I was just talking to Clara about you.
How have you been, big brother? Miss Serval's workshop is amazing. There are all kinds of things. I like it here a lot.
The spelling. Wait, I'm going to type it for you. It's Gyee. Wait. Yeah. It's Gai. I'm not pretty sure if that game is still active, but as far as I can remember, they've added lots of new characters, and it so happens that yes, Actually, I'm not even sure if I'm pronouncing it the correct way, but I think it's Gai.
Miss Serval? Clara is such a well-mannered kid. Meanwhile, the architect's children are still calling me auntie and making me feel old.
Auntie. Let's take a photo together.
Photo? This feels like one of my fan meetups. Anyway, for you guys, I do autographs for free.
Photo. Oh, I remember. When I was little, Mr. Svarog took a photo for me.
Sabi ko na nga ba, magugustuhan mo yan for sure.
Over here, Clara. Wanna learn some cool poses?
So since my account got hacked, I'm kinda starting all over. Pero medyo, since I've been playing for that for probably 2 years already. So, 2 years progress is 2 years progress. So, masyado na siyang, ang dami ko nang na-achieve. But then, I kinda want to play it again because I just don't want to miss out the characters. And there's some specific characters that I still want to get, but I haven't yet. So, making the second account is kinda a good idea, but somewhat medyo nakakatamad lang kasi I have to start all over again. Pero I don't know, maybe I'm going to make another one just to get that specific character that I really, really want. So like, they use the characters from different platforms, yes, and you can see if you are familiar with the other games because for me, I'm not very familiar, but when it comes to the artwork, the design, you can see that it has totally different designs. Some characters are like 2D, some are like 3D, some are like basta kakaiba siya. So especially for the older characters, medyo strange yung graphics nila. Hindi ganun kaganda, pero for the newer characters, ang gaganda ng graphics. So familiar ka kasi for me, I don't know any one of them. Wait, let's take a picture of Serval with Clara. This is a nice photo, I guess. I'm not really good at taking photos, pero this will do. Ayan. I'm going to save that. They're from Ahem, some naughty game. Maybe High School Summoner something. Mayroon ganun ba? Kasi I also tried High School Summoner, pero grabe yung story sequence. I mean, the conversations tend to be super long, and sometimes when that happens, I get somewhat bored. I get to skip. Well, honestly, here even in Honkai Star Rail, when I played in phone, some of the scenes I just skim right. Pinabasa ko lang ng sobrang mabilis. Tapos press. For me, when it comes to Genshin, aside from yung gameplay niya, yung control ka ng control, you have to bring your characters to this place. Tapos may paakyat ng bundok pa, may pa-swimming pa, may palipad-lipad pa. It was too handsy. Handsy talaga. It's like you really need to control one by one. And I just got too bored, and aside from that, yung pulls ko dun, medyo I'm not really that experienced with gacha games before, so I didn't save my Primogem, so at the end, I always end up with nothing.
That's pretty great. I wish the photographers at my shows had your skills.
Huh? Am I really that short? I thought...
Don't worry. If you eat like Don Hung, you'll be as tall as him one day.
Yes. Pero I did learn a lot from playing Exo's Heroes, if you're familiar with that. So, unfortunately, that game is going to shut down really soon, like next week. So that's why me and my guildmates were just super sad. But luckily, Honkai Star Rail was released last week. So, ito yung game na talagang namin, pang move on from Exo's Heroes. And I was saying, I learned a lot from Exo's Heroes because that's also a gacha game, and I was able to save a lot of that specific currency wherein we can pull for heroes. So, ayun. So far so good as a free-to-play player. Nakakakuha naman ako ng mga magagandang characters over there. So, that's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to save up the Stellar Jades and save, since I already got wealth,
I'll make a copy for you too, Clara.
Thanks, Mr. Vol. Big Brother, March, Danhung. Thanks for taking care of me. Safe travels.
Safe travels.
If you have time, please come back and visit me and Mr. Svarog.
So I think they're going to leave this place. They're going to travel somewhere else. I just can't wait na darating ko yung part yung kung saan sasabihin nila, please wait for further updates. Kasi gusto ko lang sagarin kasi some of my guildmates already nandun na sila sa pinaka-sagad. Yun naman sasabi ko, sa pinaka-sagad. So all they have to do is just do dailies na lang for the past few days.
We can sleep when we're back on the express.
Kasi baka mamaya magkaroon ng malaking update. Tapos madidelay ako. Ewan ko. Na-pressure bigla.
Interrupted us before we'd gotten the most out of our luxury suites. Don't you think we should make up for it?
And I really like Pom Pom compared to Paimon. I'm sorry.
Come on. Himeko and Mr. Yang are grown-ups. I'm sure they'll cope without us for one night. Besides, don't you want to chit-chat with the locals now that Belobog is full of life again? I know I do.
Well, pero actually, that's one of the reasons why I play 2 accounts. So that it'll look like the game has endless content for me. The only game I did 2 accounts was for Exos Heroes. Yun lang talaga. Na-addict ako sobra dun. As in super. So, receiving the news that they're going to shut down on May 11 was super heartbreaking.
Come around and have a look.
Well, it's not only for me. Kasi meron rin kami mga ibang guildmates who also felt the same way. Kasi if you happen to check that game, or if you happen to check my YouTube channel, I have some videos over there. Well, it's mostly Exos Heroes content before. So, if you happen to check that one, makikita mo sobrang ganda ng graphic. There was this game that I really love. It's called Bulu Monsters. Unfortunately, the game has no longer been gone. I make sure to check it out later. Yeah, please do. Bulu Monsters. I haven't tried that one yet. But I think I won't be able to because that game is gone already, like you said. Though my very first gacha game was Minimon Monsters. I'm not sure if you encountered that one. Siguro pang Tito games na yun. Tito levels na yun. Yun yung mga kauna-unang games sa Android na gacha game, and it really looks nice. Sobrang ganda niya. Too bad, Patty Games, the developers, they also have I Love Pasta. It's also created by Patty. And it so happens that all of their games, hindi na siya active. Wait, saan ba ako pumupunta? Parang paikot-ikot ako. You have to go up. Do you play King's Raid? Or have you tried that game out? Because I've been playing King's Raid for like 6 years already, and parang dead game na rin siya. Kasi the developers promised us last year, I think last year, that they are going to create King's Raid 2. And since they're going to create King's Raid 2, King's Raid 1 will no longer have updates for now. Wait, my ambulance, so I need to mute the mic.
At the end of your journey, all that perplexes you and troubles you will resolve.
Oh, it was a close thing, all right. Good thing it dawned on me. Hey, Sampo doesn't have to be a protagonist, right? The likes of us are better suited to, shadowy comic relief, huh? Turns out the Astral Express crew is more fun than I expected. You liked it? Really? Told you so. No. I'm in no hurry to leave. What? Oh, Epsilon? What fun can you get out of a giant Vanity Fair like that? True happiness always entails the manifestation of the dignity of mankind. Now, that's a quote I live by. Well, bye for now. Send my regards to the guys and girls in the tavern. Oh, and don't forget to say that Sempo Kaski will catch them for the next one. Time to make my curtain call. To you, my dear audience, I dedicate my performance. I wonder, did I bring a little more joy into your lives? You don't have to answer that. But if the answer is no, then you'll break my heart.
We should be getting back to the Express. Time to find March and Donhung. It's getting late. Where to now?
Sorry. So there I go again. So I was reading the lines and stuff, and I was also checking out the map. Sorry. I was also asking you, what is a V line? Is it the jaw? Or is it something else that I don't know? And also, since our main mission is telling us that we should be going to the Astral Express, I think I have to do this purple mission and also the blue one, which is the adventure mission. It's the lines katabi ng lower abdomen. Okay. I get it now. Pero pala si Sampo ganun. Because, I don't know. First glance, I think, hindi ko nakikita yun. Fully clothed siya, even though in the lower regions. So we have to talk to Natasha. Actually, I was telling our guildmates that I'm planning to make a full husbando team in this game, but it seems that hindi yata, for now, possible yun. Because I have Natasha in my team, and we all know she's a female. If you get injured by accident, no need to panic. Just leave it to the doctor. Do you have something to ask?
Can I talk to you for a moment? I
Not
have a favor
possible,
to ask.
pero there's
Something
a healer soon
rather
na imaginary.
personal.
His name is Lucha. Like, ano yan? Leak characters that will come soon in Honkai Star Rail?
I want to
Or
thank you again for recovering the Wonder
he's
Medicine.
quite the looker,
It meant
if
a
I
lot
do say
to
so
me.
myself. There's a healer soon na imaginary. What do you mean by imaginary? Yes, nasa next world siya.
But
So he's like an
disposing of fascist
NPC,
reagents
pero
isn't enough
hindi
to
pa siya
solve the medical
na-release?
supply
Ganun ba yun?
Many of my patients can't be seen promptly, and my stock of medicine is running low.
So si Well. What do you mean by imaginary? Is this the kind of people they are?
Thanks to you, the route to the
Grabe yung
overworld
sobrang
for the
newbie
furnace
talaga
core
ako no,
has
sa mga
reopened.
terms.
I'd
It's
like
like
to
an
use it to
element.
return to the surface and
Yung
see
ba
if I can get
nihility?
some help.
Tama ba? Nihility ba yun? Nihility?
I knew you'd be interested.
Kasi si Natasha is abundance, right? Main character natin is like from destruction to preservation.
Remember my adoptive parents I mentioned to you a while ago? After the reopening of the furnace core passage, I had an idea. I wrote a letter and asked Sampo to deliver it to my parents' old address. I didn't have high hopes, but amazingly, Sampo brought me my mother's reply.
Maybe in the next update, he's going to be released as one of the usable characters.
That's exactly
Let's hope.
what I thought when I got her letter. Mom said they still live at the old house, but they're not working on the front line.
What can you say about Danhang?
They should still have some
Is
connections
he
in the
worth
medical
it?
school and the
Like
hospital.
for endgame? Okay ba siya dalhin?
If I'm lucky, maybe I can convince them to send extra medical supplies to the underworld. Of course, that's not the only reason for me to go back to the surface. I can't wait to visit my parents again. And I can tell from my mom's letter that they feel
Next
the
is
same.
Jingyan. After that Silver Wolf, then Lucha. Oh, so I guess we really need to save our Stellar Jade, no? Who is
possible,
Jingyan?
like
I
you
guess
to
I
go
have
with
to do a little research. If possible, I would like you to go with me, Biset. Of
Wonderful.
course.
That's such a relief.
Jingyuan? Erudition type. Erudition is like mage or wizard,
I
right?
sent another letter to my mom telling her to find us near Fountain Plaza. Don't worry, I know my way around.
Do you know
the
where I can check these characters na magka-coming soon? Is it in Discord? Oh, slices of life before the furnace. Okay, meet Natasha in the overworld. Overworld. Wait, dito na naman ako sa mga... I have a copy sa Discord. Sobrang easy dito mag-travel, no? Pwede lang mag-teleport. This is also the feature that I really like here. Below the local coin and make a wish and it leaves the air. Afterwards, the coin sinks down in the water, becoming just another unremarkable reflection among all the others. Usually wait for your wish to come true when you hear a loud shout from behind. It turns out that you're not allowed to toss a coin here. Okay.
This place doesn't seem to have changed much from what I remember.
Did I mention I have
there
wealth
you
in my
are.
team?
Sorry, I got distracted watching the crowds. Look at the busy flow of people. Life in the overworld carries on as usual, as if nothing has happened. We're a little early. I've got an idea.
Yes. Yung discount, yung instead of 10 tickets, you only need to use 8.
I wanna buy
Yung pinaka first pool, nakuha ko si Wealth, and I was super happy because that's my very first 5-star. And mali yung pagkaintindi ko dun sa banner na yun. I really thought that after pulling 5 times, which is 50 pulls, you are going to get another 5-star. Like, 5-star hero guaranteed. So after getting Wealth in my first pull, I pulled for the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Tapos wala akong nakuha. Although in between, I got Natasha. And also, I happen to have the copy of Hook. Yun lang. I want to buy my mom a gift, they said. You're more of an overworld local than I am. Any suggestion? Flowers? Or watching a play? For a mother, I guess flowers?
Flowers, huh?
Did you pull for Seely? No, I didn't. Everyone was really going after for her, or even for Bronya, but I was after Jeopard or Wealth. So, since dumating si Wealth, ayun, sobrang kontento na ako.
That's a great idea. I've been underground for so long, I almost forgot what flowers smell like. Flowers it is then. Can you lead the way?
Sige. I will do that. I'm going to check that later on when we finish streaming. I'm pretty sure you have good taste. You're a guy with good taste. I'm pretty sure of that. But strangely, honestly, for now, for a couple of days that I'm playing Honkai Star Rail, March 7 is my favorite character because she's an ice type, ice element hero. At the same time, ewan ko, parang sobrang friendly niya. Parang pwede ko siya maging close friend. And also, maganda yung shield niya, her skills, and that's what I'm really after when it comes to female characters. Talagang pinapansin ko yung mga skills nila, and it's really nice. Hindi siya serious type of character. Para siyang maingay, parang classmate mong maingay or workmate mong maingay. She's like that. So currently she's my favorite character. And next would be our main character, which is this one. And the third one is I'm in between Wealth and Danhang. So yun lang so far. Yun lang masasabi ko. Affirmative.
Was that always the name? Seems I was too young to get the irony back then. Sorry. I don't mean to sound cynical. Maybe it simply represents the people's hopes up here. Now that I think about it, sending flowers is quite the
Is it a good idea if I'm going to finish the purple missions and also the blue missions before I go to the gold one, which is, I think, that's the main mission, right? Okay lang ba yun?
Do you want to hear a flower story?
Let's hear one. What's your mother's favorite flower?
Each year for their anniversary, my dad would send my mom a bouquet of ball peonies wrapped in red paper.
Yes. Thank you for the advice. Yellow is the main quest. Yep. So it's a good idea if you're going to do those quests like those commission or commission or company quest. And the other one is the adventure mission. Companionship, hindi pala company. Thanks for that.
I heard that ball peonies represent love that knows no end. It does fit their marriage. My father is a famous surgeon in Belobog. Because of his fame, people in medical circles paid great attention to his surgeries. He always had a lot of stress to deal with.
So
Each
what
time
other
he
games do you
finished a
play?
tricky operation, my mom and I would buy a single stem of sunshine and then pin it on the chest pocket of his apron. Sunshines represent warmth and love of light. For patients on the verge of death, my dad might have been the only light to penetrate the darkness around them.
Who's Watch?
Vash.
Vash. I have
Out of everyone in my
Valorant,
family, I think he probably
and
appreciated
League
flowers
sa
the least.
PC. Although I rarely touch them na. Pero I used to play Apex and Dead by Daylight. So are these like
Still,
yung
I
mga
remember
games
the
na
day he
ano,
received his offer
open
from
world?
the medical academy.
I guess you're really into
My
open
parents
world
took me
stuff.
to the florist, and we bought him the most expensive
League of
marquee stem
Legends?
in the
League
shop.
of Angels? Not really. I'm more into cozy games. Ako, I play Animal Crossing. So, there's Harvest Moon currently. I'm doing those. Binabalikan ko yung mga retro games that I happen to play them in PS2 when I was in high school. So, there's Harvest Moon Save the Homeland.
When we gave
There's
him the
Monster
flower,
Rancher 3.
he failed to
What
hide his
else?
smile.
Marami pa akong games i-introduce dito sa channel. But, you know, there are so many beautiful games to
imagine how
play,
hard
but
it
I
was to
really have
balance
so many. I mean, I have so little time because I'm currently work during mornings and I can only stream after work. Valo is FPS. League of Legends is MOBA. Ah, okay. Now I get it.
As an orphan, I never knew my birthday. My adoptive parents took me to the overworld and made the day I joined the family my birthday. Each year on that
she's
day,
an orphan.
my parents would give me a bouquet of first snow. The number
Number
of
of
stems
stems.
represented how many years had passed since I joined the family. I only found out later that first snow represents beautiful memories. My parents gave me a beautiful childhood, and I still haven't had the chance to thank them for that.
That's really nice. So, shall we go check the florist?
I can't decide.
If you need some help picking the right flowers, feel free to let me know. Ball peony, sunshine, marquee. Siguro first no. I don't know. I'm pretty sure nothing's going to change if you're going to choose any of these choices, right? Since she mentioned about nice memories, I think I'm going to choose this one first no, because she wants to thank her parents because she has
first
a
snow, is it?
nice
1
childhood.
second. I'll get it ready for you.
You wait for Vasca to get the flowers for you.
There you go. Sorry for the wait. Hope to see you again soon.
So, first no. Equipable ba yun?
All done? May I have a look?
Hindi.
First snow. Thank you. It reminds me of carefree childhood days. Those times were pure and innocent. Just like these petals. I knew you'd pick the right flowers. Mom and Dad will be so
So it's
happy.
the right choice, I guess.
Let's go. My mom will be there soon. Best not to leave old folks waiting.
That's right. So go to the place where Natasha and her adoptive parents are meeting. Let's go outside. So, what do you call this type of game? Is this an open world still, diba? Kasi we are going outside, walking from place to place. So I guess this is also an open world game.
Come around and have a look.
I also happen to play Final Fantasy 15. That's an open world type of game, and I really love it.
Mom!
Nat? Nat!
Dad, is that you? Oh, come here, my darling.
It's been too long, Mom. Too long. Sorry. I don't usually get this emotional. How have you been, Mr. Oswell? Thank you so much for taking care of my parents these last 10 years.
I'm doing fine, Miss Natasha. Just fine. Look at you. You've blossomed into a fine young woman. Such a pity that your father...
Dad, I was wondering where he is. Is he...
Oh no, where is her dad?
It was 3 years ago, Nat. No need to be sad. He passed away very peacefully.
That's really sad.
I'm so sorry, Mom. I'm so sorry. For 10 years, I left you both in the overworld. Mr. Oswell, I'm sorry you had to bear all this weight.
Don't be, my dear. It is my honor to look after your parents.
It's not your fault that they sealed off the passage between the surface and the underground. Don't be so harsh on yourself, daughter.
Oh, Mom. I have so much to say to you. But, there's an urgent matter that needs your help. I apologize. I wish this were a happier reunion. But there are too many suffering with sickness in the underworld. You're the only person I can go to for help.
Oh, there's no need to apologize, my child. I've heard of your deeds down there, and I know you've saved many lives. Your father, he would be proud of you. We have many connections in the medical academy. No matter what you need, be it medicine or data, I should be able to get it for you. Be the doctor you always were, Nat. We have all the time in the world to catch up later.
You discussed the details about the medicine supply work.
She's always been there for me. With her help, we'll be able to ease the underworld's medical supply shortage. That's good news for patients who'd lost hope. I really wish I could spend the whole day talking to her about the old days. But sadly, now is not the time. Let's head back to the underworld. We need to spread the good news.
Miss Natasha, one moment, please.
Mr. Oswell? I thought you headed back home with Mom. How come...
I apologize, Miss Natasha. As a matter of fact, there's something I have to tell you in person.
Something that Mom isn't supposed to know?
You haven't changed a bit. Smart and sensitive. The fact of the matter is, in the first 2 years after the passage was closed off, I received many letters from Master Vash.
What? Letters from Vash? Are you certain, Mr. Oswell?
Of course, miss. I recognized his handwriting. You'll see what I mean when you read the letters yourself. Actually, those letters were intended for your eyes only. The delivery address was the underworld, but because of the sealing off of the passageway, the letters were sent back to your old house, to me.
I don't understand. Did you not show them to my parents?
I'm sorry, miss. I opened one of them out of curiosity. Master Vash stressed in the letter that your parents must not know what happened to him. That's why I put the letters in a secure place, waiting to hand them to you when we could meet again. I'm not sure if I did the right thing, Miss Natasha. I just didn't want your parents to feel that their son was so close and yet so far away.
Do you have the letters on you, Mr. Oswell? Let me take a look.
Of course, here. You can tell it's the young master's handwriting.
In a previous letter, envious of you, you always show unwavering kindness to your patient. I'm envious of your inherent compassion. Remember giving a speech on stage when I first started school, waving my arms and advocating for development of lizard immunity. I might go now, pero I gave you a follow on Twitter? It's nice to meet you. Thank you so much. And if you want to check out my other videos from different, all sorts of games, you can check out in my YouTube channel. Ang dami kong ina-upload dun kung ano-ano. And thank you so much for hanging out here with me, Ya-chan. Have a great weekend. And yeah, it's really nice to meet you as well. Nakakatuwa kang kausap. I remember giving, I'm already here. Natasha, I dare not beg for your forgiveness. I owe the people of the underworld too much already. Have fun. Be safe. Have a nice weekend. Thank you so much. I might have spent the rest of my life as a madman, wallowing in the convictions if you hadn't agreed to my desire for self-exile. The cold was revealed to me, my arrogance. How can a child who grew up in the warmth ever begin to comprehend a pure beetle form? Thank you for giving me one last chance to discover the answer. I live in abandoned houses under broken roofs to continue my experiments, one step after another. I'm trembling not because of the cold, but because I can feel I'm getting closer to the answer I see. I'd become a pariah. What's a pariah? Unable to return to the civilized society, nor to face my parents, but I didn't despair because I discovered the meaning of my existence. I had a feeling I was on the right. The regions I developed in the underworld have a serious amount of medication that only address the issues of hypothermia and failure, consumption and recovery. Okay, that's that. It was a long letter. Then again, I'm going to continue, and I have to mute my mic because it's just too noisy outside.
The cold has revealed to me my arrogance. How can a child who grew up in warmth ever begin to comprehend a cure to bitter cold? Vash didn't give up on his research into blizzard immunity, even after he left the city. I live in abandoned houses under broken roofs and continue my experiments. One step after another, I've made breakthroughs. I'm trembling, not because of the cold, but because I can feel I'm getting closer to the answer I seek. If what's in here is true, then Vash must have built a lab somewhere in the snow plains, and even made progress in his research. But how can that be? There'd be no point in him lying to me in the letters. Still, it's possible he may have gone completely insane before he started writing them. I need to leave the city to recover my brother's research data. Are you willing to come with me?
Leave the city? You are taking too much risk, Miss Natasha.
I know, Mr. Oswell, but I have a hero with me. He saved the underworld. I'm sure he'll protect me, right? Vash, it's been so many years. Are you still alone in the blizzard? Oh, ignore me. I'm just talking to myself. Let's go. It's time to face my past head-on.
Okay, now that the conversation is finished, we are going to proceed with the next. But I think I'm going to cut short the video right now because, you know, I still have some other things to do here at home, especially when it comes to dinner time. So I guess we're just going near. Or maybe I'm just going to finish up this one before we proceed with the... Wait. Let me just check first what materials I need. So for our main character over here, we just changed his path from destruction to preservation. And I also need these items. So we can get this from the calyx. Also this one, I guess. No. For the usurper's scheme. I guess this is the name of the material. So we have to unlock equilibrium level 2. So even though if I get this one, the Oath of Steel, I won't be able to ascend, or I won't be able to... Ah yes, because it also says there, requires character ascension 3. So okay, we still need to do other things. But I want to use up my Trailblazer power since it replenishes, right? So I think before ending this streaming session, let's use our Trailblazer power. Right? Let's do that. And I'm just going to continue this later offline. So I just finished my work. I kind of forgot if I mentioned this. I just finished my work about an hour ago. So I just wanted to relax. That's why we have this streaming session. And it was nice of you, Yachan _AFK, for hanging out with me. But yeah, it's time for me to do other stuff. But then after that, after dinner, I'm going to definitely play
Come around and have a
Honkai Star Rail. It will be an offline playing session. Because I also want to finish this quest. And I also want to unlock the Equilibrium level 2. Because that will help me ascend my characters. So that's what I'm going to do later. So I guess we are going to stop here right now. But yeah, please do not forget to add me. This is my user ID. It's 800-888-164. And you can see here, it's my name, Bised. And also, this is my profile picture, which is Wealth. So please do add me so that we'll become friends, and I'm going to have lots of friends here in my friends list. So that will be all, guys, for today. Tomorrow, I'm going to stream Monster Rancher 3. It's a Saturday tomorrow, so let's do something really chill, really relaxing, because, you know, I just want to rest everything because, yeah, don't get me wrong, Honkai Star Rail is a super cool, super awesome game. But, you know, when it comes to the missions and the storyline, sometimes, you know, it gets too much. But don't get me wrong, yeah, I really enjoy playing this game. But for tomorrow, let's do something really chill. And that will be all, guys, for today. Please do not forget to subscribe to my Twitch channel and also for my YouTube channel as well, where you can see all of my mobile games and console gaming adventures. And if you haven't subscribed yet to my channel, please do so that you'll be updated with the latest shenanigans here in my channel. And we'll be able to discuss a lot of games here in my channel as well. So that will be all, guys. This is Bear Gaming. Have a great weekend, everyone, and also be safe.